Hey everybody tonight, how you doing? I know I got a late start. It's complicated, long. As you see, my studio is going through a change up, and so we're mid catch on that, and so it's going to get very interesting. But here you go. If Fred Rogers were a content creator, I think he'd remind us that our viewers aren't numbers. They are neighbors. And who are our neighbors? The people who watch you are your neighbors. When someone clicks on your video, they're choosing to spend a piece of their life with you. That's something sacred. Talk to them, not at them. You guys out there are fantastic. I love that you guys come and hang out with me. And I just really appreciate you guys so much. I just want you to know that you guys are my neighbor. Next, it's you I like. You don't have to be flashy or famous to matter. You just got to be yourself. The world doesn't need a copy. It needs you. What's that joke? Be unique just like everybody else. I always find that funny. Be unique just like everybody else. What's mentionable is manageable. It's okay to talk about your struggles, like creative burnout, fear, doubt. When you share honestly, you make someone else feel less alone, And so, I was just thinking, what would Mr. Rogers be like if he were a content creator? And so, I'm just thinking, what would he say? I mean, of course, he's famous for saying, look for the helpers. There are good people out there, fellow creators, kind viewers, patient mentors. Find them, lift them up. Collaboration is how we make the internet a friendlier place. I love bringing guests on my show and hanging out. I know that Miss Denise is always got guests on her show and collaborating with another creator. And so, it's really cool. Laura's on with Stuart. You guys out there, I love that. Matt will come on the show and be on here, or I'll bring other creators on. We'll have a creator meetup. I love that collaboration. For example, I'm going to be on Florence's show on Friday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be on her show. I meant to grab a link before the show to put it in the description so I could tell you guys about it. But Friday night, I'm going to be on Equip Institute, Florence Donald, Equip Institute, and we're going to talk about just crazy stuff, right? It's going to be fun. We're going to talk about creativity and just the kind of the job, the powerful work it is and everything. And so that's going to be a lot of fun collaborating with her. So next, he'd probably say that play is serious work. You got to try new ideas. You got to make silly videos. You got to laugh at yourself. Creativity grows when we give ourselves permission to play. I mean, it's just, I love being silly and just trying all kind of crazy stuff to see what you guys like. At the same time, I always want to share something with you. Next up, you don't have to do anything sensational for people to love you. You don't have to be just amazing. You don't have to go viral. You just got to be valuable. Even one person who feels seen because of your video, that is success. When I get comments from viewers that say, oh, that video was so helpful, I'm like, oh man, or I can so relate to what you're going through when in videos when I talk about burnout. Next, sometimes the most important thing we can do is just show up. We don't need to post every day. When you do, show up with heart. Progress is built one upload at a time. Just one upload at a time. And then there's only one person in the whole world like you. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Don't measure yourself by someone else's highlight reel. Be you. Give your true story. Tell you and what you're feeling. Another thing that I was thinking that Mr. Rogers would probably think is, you know, I like to think of all the times people have loved us into being. Think of anyone who's ever encouraged you, the teachers, the friends, you guys that are watching, family. Gratitude turns creation into a gift. When you share and you're thankful for the people that have helped you along the way, that's letting people know, hey, I just appreciate so much everything that you've done for me, and you guys have been amazing. And then I know he would say, make the world a little more beautiful. Every upload is a chance to make someone's day brighter. You can't control this crazy algorithm, but you can control the kindness that you bring to your content. And I think those are all concepts that Mr. Rogers would agree with. He would say, yes, that's it. Love your neighbor. Tell people you're thankful that they're in your life and for everything they've done. And if we do these things as content creators, then we're just going to bring people to see and hear what you've got to say, because you are being genuine. You're being who you are. You're telling people how you feel. And I see some folks out there, so let's shout out. Miss Denise, how you doing? It would be interesting. It is interesting, the concept of if Mr. Rogers were a content creator. I think he would have been fantastic at it. I just hope that YouTube would have appreciated him. And then, hey all, hey in that train, how you doing, sir? I was late getting things scheduled. It's been a it's been a rough week this week, but here I am. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, hey Laura, happy Tuesday indeed. Hello Roy, Stuart, how are you guys doing? So, what? Tell me in the comments. What has 2025 meant to you this year? I've just been thinking about that. I can't believe it's November already. It's November. I don't even know how many days it is till Christmas, but it's November, and Thanksgiving's coming, and it's, my family's a little scattered around right now, and so I don't know if we're going to all get together on Thanksgiving Day, or I don't know if we're all going to get there on Christmas Day. These are holidays that I like to celebrate. I know some of you guys celebrate those same holidays as well. Or you may have similar holidays that, really stand out for you, and that's when your family gets together. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. And I'm just kind of thinking, and I want to be, very thankful to my family members that are here. It'd be really cool if one day we could all gather up in the same room somewhere. I have met some of you guys in person, and some of you guys I have not. I really hate I missed the New York trip. That was that several of you, Stuart and Laura, and I know you guys met Tall Boy, and Matt was there. Doug, I think Doug. I don't know him all that well, but anyway, you guys got to meet up in person. And I need to start traveling so I can meet you somewhere in the world, I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Let's say hi to more people here. Mommy God, hey. Mommy God sent me a message. She's like, are you going live tonight? Because I was like, yeah, I am. I'm just running late. I haven't got it out there yet. I'm just very thankful that Mommy God is okay. There have been some major, typhoons and such hitting the Philippines, especially in the south region. A lot of flooding going on, and was very happy to hear that she's so far managed to be okay and to miss all that storms, as far as having a major effect on her. So he says, hey, Denise, Linda, Laura, Stewart, 2025, doing bigger jobs. Yeah, that's, it's all about stretching ourselves in our lives. I have been definitely doing much bigger things. You all are welcome here, absolutely. 2025 has even been chaotic, stressful, and certainly interesting for our country. Yes, I don't like to delve into politics, but at the same time, I am not. I'm not thrilled with some decisions that have been made, and the way it's affecting people. And to say, "Hey, mommy, God, I get used to you being live at that time, and I didn't have a meeting." Yeah, thanks for checking on Ray. That was one super crazy. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Boy, howdy, just crazy weather. I am so glad that hopefully it is over and you'll get some calm and some peace, and then we'll get the crazy weather will go away for a bit. Yeah, I know this is a real short session tonight, but I had just been thinking, hey, what Mr. Rogers be like? A programming note. I again want to remind you, I will be on Florence Donald's show, Equip Institute, on Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I will not be going live next week. Why will I not be going live? Because I'm having some home repair done. And so I will probably be recovering my studio still. So I might be able to figure out a way, but you know what? I'm going to take a night off next Tuesday night. I'm going to take next Tuesday night off. And hopefully get an opportunity to try to put things back the way it was. So after the adventure, let's see. That button didn't do what I thought it was going to do. There it goes. It's thinking about it. Start taking out. By the way, accountability. I was able to do batch production, and it all went, yay! I noticed that you were doing videos. That was another reason why I was worried. Like, she had me going live, and I was so worried it was because of the weather and everything. But I did see your recorded videos going out there and popped up and looked at a few of those. So, all right. I know it's a short show. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for coming by and hanging out with me for a few minutes. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. So, adios. Goodbye. And we're out of here. Have a great week. Hey, YouTube's going to tell you another video to watch and that my audio is too loud. It's going to tell you that, yeah. It's going to tell you another video to watch. It's going to show up right here where these little snippets are. So be sure to watch those. Or if you like this kind of stuff, hit that button. Hey, Philip, I'm sorry. I'm checking out, man. Thanks for coming by, though. Bye.